what's going on, Team Philly? Welcome to this week's Just the Core class. So today, we're going to be doing a 4-exercise circuit for 4 laps. So, lap number 1 is going to be 45 seconds of work for each move with a 15-second rest period in between. Each lap, we're going to drop down our work time and rest time just a little bit. So round 2 is going to drop down to 35 seconds with 10 seconds of rest. Lap 3 will be 25 seconds of work with 5 seconds of rest. And then finally, lap 4 will be 15 seconds of work with essentially no rest in between. Just the transition period to the move, and then we get right to it. So, with that said, I'll demonstrate our 4 moves, and then we'll hop into it. So first up is going to be walkouts. You're going to start on your feet, hands on the floor. You might be a little further down than me, that's okay. All you're going to do, keeping your feet exactly where they are, walk your hands out as far as you can go while maintaining that core integrity. And then walk it back. So you'll be walking in and out. Move number 2, get to your back. We're going reverse crunches. So head on the floor, shoulders on the floor, keep that core tight. Drive your knees up to your chest and gently control your descent. Heels tap off the floor. And repeat. Move number 3. Back to a plank position now. You can either just hold this push-up plank, or to make it a little more challenging, make your feet a little wider and then go for a reach forward. The idea there is to keep your hips sturdy. We don't want to be swaying side to side. And then last but not least, back to our back, legs up at 90 degrees, and we're going for our tabletop crunch here. Alrighty, so those are our 4 moves. We're starting off again with 45 seconds each move, 15 seconds of rest in between. I'm going to hit go on my timer, and we got 10-second countdown from there. Alright, 10 seconds. So again, walkouts are first. Get ready. Starting up on your feet, plant those hands, and walk it out. If you can go further than just a normal plank, go for it, as long as your hips don't start to dip. Hold it for a second at that end range, and then walk it in. Take your time here. No rush, we got a whole 45 seconds. At the top of this move, you should essentially kind of be like in a down dog position. And at the end, you'll be a little bit further out than a plank. Depending on how strong that core is, maybe you'll be pretty far out. 5 seconds here. And relax. Okay, 15 seconds. Make your way to your back. We got reverse crunches coming up. Make sure you're getting rid of that arch in the low back. Keep that ab area tight and drive those knees. Definitely be feeling the burn by the end of these 45 seconds. Already feeling it. Just make sure you keep breathing. Take your time with each move. Really feel that contraction at the top. Try to maintain a steady pace. Try not to stop the entire time. We got 10 more seconds. All right, rest. Push-up plank with a reach out if you can. The key here for the reach out, feet close together makes it harder. Feet out wide makes it a little easier. Let's go for it. You could also do shoulder taps. A reach out's a little bit harder, I think. And then of course, at any point in time, you can just hold the plank. Of course, keeping a tight core, even your glutes should be tight here. If you find it to be pretty easy, maybe experiment with bringing your legs a little closer together. Or your feet a little closer together, I should really say. 10 seconds. finishing off lap 1, tabletop crunch. So we're going back to the floor, on our backs, legs up at 90. Make sure they stay at 90 degrees, even a little higher. And now we're just crunching here. Go for it. Make sure you're still keeping your low back glued to the ground here. Still no arch. Your shoulders and your head are just coming off the ground. You're going to be feeling this in your upper abdomen a little bit. Or a lot of it, I should say, by the end. Be sure you're not yanking on your neck too much here. I just have my hands next to my ears. I'm not actually doing anything with my hands. You can also just wrap them around your chest if you feel inclined to keep pulling on your neck. And rest. All right, so that's it for lap 1. We're moving on to lap 2 now. During this lap, dropping down to 35 seconds of work, so a little bit shorter, but our rest period is also dropping. So only 10 seconds of rest now in between. Gonna have to transition a little bit quicker. So, starting our timer again, we got 10 seconds to get ready, starting with our walkouts again. Starting that down dog position, hands planted on the floor, and we're walking out. Going as far as you can, and just simply walking it back in. If you can't go as far by the end, that's okay. Just go as far as you can. Couple more seconds. And rest. All right, 10 seconds. Get to your back. Reverse crunches, up again. Get in position, and we're going for it. If touching your heels to the floor every time kind of makes you want to arch your back, just don't go down as far. Go to a position where you can still maintain that tightness. Five seconds. All right. Push-up position now. Plank with the reach or shoulder taps if you can. Let's go. Go for it. We also want to make sure those hands are right underneath us. If we're too far out here, we're kind of compensating a little bit. So hands right underneath your shoulders, you'll notice a difference. Finishing off lap 2, on our backs, tabletop crunch. Get set, we got 2 seconds, and go for it. Keep it up. Power through that burn. Keeping those legs up at 90 degrees the entire time. And rest. All right. 2 down, 2 to go. These last 2 laps are going to go quick. So, 3rd lap, we got 25 seconds of work, only 5 seconds of rest. So it's going to be a really quick turnaround. Get ready to get to that next move. All right. 10-second countdown starting now. Back to your feet, get into that down dog position. All right, get set, and walk out. Let's go, 25 seconds. straight to your back. Get ready. And reverse crunches right away. Try to keep moving. Even if you're maintaining a little bit slower of a pace, that's okay. Try to keep driving those knees. All right, plank position. Get to as quickly as possible. And go. Still stay slow and control the D's. No need to rush the move itself. All right. And tabletop crunch. Let's go. Right to it. Halfway. All right. 3 laps down, 1 to go. This last round is going to be a speed round. 15 seconds for each move, essentially no rest. It honestly takes about 5 seconds to get to the next position, so we'll call it 5 seconds, but no rest. We'll be done this under a minute. All right, let's get ready. We'll give ourselves 10 seconds again. Into that down dog position. All right, 3, 2, 1, and go for it. Just 15 seconds. You only might get 1 or 2 walkouts here, and that's okay. All right, rest, but not really. Get straight to your reverse crunch position on your back, and go for it. 15 seconds. Halfway, keep it up, keep driving. No stopping on this last lap. Done. All right, plank with reach. Let's go for it. I'm gonna go for shoulder taps this time. A little bit quicker. Done. And last but not least, tabletop crunch. 15 seconds, and we're officially done. All right, get set and go. Keep it up. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Done. All right. And that's it for today's Just the Core class. Emily will be taking over next week. We're going to be alternating for the next couple months. So I'll see you guys around. Have a good one.